leads us perfectly to the first guy we're going to talk about. It's Shinya Matsuyama. Now,
Yeah,
Matsuyama became the Chinichi Dragons closer this year after the departure of Rydell Martinez in free agency. And immediately he just put up 46 saves. So he became, I think, the youngest pitcher in NPB history to have a 40 save season. He's only 25 years old. And this guy has a really interesting backstory because he was a 2022 developmental round pick, meaning he's not a top
mm,
prospect. He wasn't even really on one of these pro NPB deals. So he had to really earn his spot, but he did it very quickly in 2023 as a rookie. Got called up and then just casually put up a 35% strikeout rate. Had not given up a home run in his first two NPB seasons either. Got clipped just twice this year, but still, I mean, he was absolutely filthy. A 1.54 ERA in 2025. I think this is a guy that plays with a ton of intensity. The new closer intro they made for him this year is actually a great example of that. They
yeah,
were comparing him to like a bear being unleashed from a cage. So I love the fire this guy plays with. And he is just like explosive, I feel like, in one word with this over the top delivery. So yeah, what do you make of Shinya Matsuyama?
yeah. It's funny that you say explosive because I've written down wacky explosive delivery. So for me, he kind of counter rotates, he kind of holds it, and then it's just like bam, and he flies open. He's landing in like this open, almost the foot like flying out to like the glove side, and he's just like torso tilt, like
Yeah.
over the top, release. I I want to say he's not even looking at the plate when he like throws the ball. Like he's basically just torso tilting and like it's this like huge head whack and he's just throwing from this high arm angle over the top. And to me, I think that helps like all his pitches play up. Like I mean, he does have the requisite velo. He has the movement profile, but like it just helps everything like look that much better when he's just throwing from like this wacky release, and it's kind of like you said, it's this explosive like movement and delivery. And I think the arm angle like also helps like accentuate like the splitter and the fastball. So I think those two pitches, I mean, he's mainly fastball splitter. He'll throw like the cutter to righties, but for the most part, he's fastball splitter, and he's just throwing from this unique arm slot and just with this like crazy delivery that most guys probably just can't even get to, and he's
Yeah.
like able to like fly open like that and still throw 96, 97. So I think that's what makes him kind of unique and special is that he can do something like that and still get to like that movement.
Yeah, his fastball, I mean, it averages 96, but he gets really up there to 98, 99 at times. And he's not afraid to climb the ladder. I feel like if this guy was born as a like a 6'8" Dominican, he would be like Felix Bautista. I just feel
Yeah, yeah.
like it's like such a different like body type, but it's that same kind of like vibe I get from him. And something I saw on him this week is that he has the goal to hit 100 miles per hour next season, and
Mm.
he's doing it in a very unconventional way. He's standing behind a pitching machine that's throwing like 105, and he says he's just visualizing himself being able to throw at this velocity. He does weight training as well, but he says he's like really trying to focus on his mentality to be able to throw absolute gas. So we might see Shinya Matsuyama get to 100 plus miles per hour in 2026. But yeah, I mean, I think Matsuyama's absolutely filthy. Um,
Yeah, I
and
will say
yeah,
the whiff rate on the fastball is like kind of lower. It's not as high as you think it would be,
yeah,
but like the splitter is just so good that like he basically uses like the fastball high to set up this like splitter that kind of like dives or like darts to the ground because of the arm angle. He's able to like get over the top of the splitter and just like drive it to the ground. So that's where I think like he's this guy that's hard to face because you just don't see that type of arm angle and explosiveness. And I don't put it past him to throw 100. I think it's kind of crazy that he already throws 98, 99,
yeah.
sits 96 uh from the delivery he's throwing. And yeah, I don't put it past him that he can get another one or two ticks out of it. And yeah, the whole mental like visualizing thing I think is sometimes important for athletes. Like visualizing like yourself doing stuff is part of doing something at a very, very high level. So yeah, I'm excited to see what he does next season because watching him out of the bullpen, I don't watch relievers that often, but when he comes in, I kind of like stop the game and watch the game
Yeah.
and kind of watch him throw. So yeah, he's awesome, dude.